till the love is true. I make my home in your arms. You see I live for you, and nothing can compare to what we share. We're in a world of our own, so much love is there. See baby, you are my life. To live without you I won't try. What without you, let me make this toast to you. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. Nothing but baby. Lord knows nothing ain't a thing. Oh, if it can't be. If I could suffer your pain, I'd gladly hurt in your place. My love for you could withstand anything. My devotions will never change. It will always be the same. All that I live to do is to pay this homage to you. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. Make this toast to you. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. Nothing but the air that I breathe. Lord knows nothing ain't a thing. Oh, if it can't be. If I could suffer your pain, I'd gladly hurt in your place. pay so much to you. Would I celebrate? You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You wanna celebrate? You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion. You wanna celebrate? You're like a
check. Check. Check.
You're like a never-ending holiday.
Check. Moment.
Special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday.
Check.
Special occasion.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing but the air that I breathe. Lord knows nothing to think. Oh, if it can't be, if I could suffer your pain, I'd gladly hurt in your place. My love for you could stand. Oh, anything. My devotions will never change. It will always be the same. All that I left to do is to pay this homage to you. Would I celebrate? You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You wanna celebrate? You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion. You wanna celebrate? You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion.
Hello?
You
Is answering?
make sure the music playing, please. Make sure the music playing. Make sure the music playing.
My gift is you, wrapped in a leather stew. I make my home in your arms. You see, I live for you, and nothing can compare to what we share. We're in a world of our own, so much love is there. See, baby, you are my life. To live without you, I will try. Want without you, without you. Let me make a toast to you. Show what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're not forever, special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're not forever, special occasion. See what you mean to me. Nothing but the air that I breathe. Lord knows nothing means a thing. Oh, if it can't be. If I could suffer your pain, I'd gladly hurt in your place. My love
Doesn't make no sense.
stand. Oh, anything. My devotions will never change. It will always be the same. All that I live to do is to pay this homage to you. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Lady, lady, lady. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. You're my forever special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion. You're what I celebrate. You're like a never-ending holiday. Special occasion.
It's not picking up. You're calling, but he's not picking up. So, put him on hold.
First time that I saw you, girl, you blew my mind.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm here.
All right,
Check,
good, good,
check,
good,
check.
good, good, good. Check, check, check.
Ah.
All right.
Let the music down.
Hold on, all right?
Give me your love. Give me all you got, baby. I need a whole lot more.
So here we are together.
Let's share what we feel for each other.
Ooh, we know it's real. Baby, I feel your love. Your love.
And of course, I told you it's all about the Chit Chat radio show.
Give me your love.
Coming to you live from the studios here in Queens, New York.
Give me all you got, baby, till I just can't take no more. Give me.
And I told you today we'll be talking to the one and only Mr. Benjy Myaz.
Give me all you got, baby.
I need a whole lot more.
Give me your love.
Baby,
Give me all you got, darling.
till I
Just can't take no more. Give me your love.
All right. Once again, good morning. Welcome to another Sunday morning. It's all about the Sherry S Chit Chat radio show. And we do have our brother Benjy Myaz on the phone. Benjy, can you hear me?
Blessed morning, blessed afternoon.
I think I want to hear Benjy a little bit louder. Hold on. Let me see. I'll turn it up over. All right. Good morning,
Hey.
Benjy. You want to say morning to everybody who's listening to you?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night from wherever you're listening from. Give thanks.
All right,
Yes.
Benjy. I tell you, it was such
Sure.
a pleasure. And you are such an approachable person, such an easy person to talk to. So I had to take this morning to say kudos to you for just being the very humble brother that you are. And I'm truly happy and blessed to have you here on a Sunday morning. So I don't know if you're a morning person or are you a morning person?
I'm flexible. My
Yep.
voice is not kicking because I was out last night. We did the Dennis Brown
Ah.
tribute show.
Oh my goodness! And I have you
Yeah.
up so early this morning, but I am still happy that you're here. But I want to play two songs
Yeah.
from Benjy now. So in the meantime, because it's all about you today, right now, it's all about Benjy Myaz. It's a Benjy Myaz show right now. So people, bear with me. It's a brother that I love dearly. He sings some really good music. So I want to take a moment to say much love to everyone who's on Mixcloud, everyone in Germany, everyone in Finland, everyone over there in France, UK, Canada, everyone checking in right now. Much love to everyone on JAIRiE.com, Instagram, Facebook Live. Good morning.
Nice. We have
All
the
right,
word,
so we're
we have
doing it
the word.
today. Yeah.
My father being a minister in the church. And so we played in the church. Me and my brothers, sisters, we all played music. So that's where it really started in the church. And it became a formal thing when I reached high school. So I was playing around church during the services. But then when I went on to all school, I still was traveling with my guitar and playing the devotion voluntarily because, at primary school, there was no music program. So, but when I went to high school, I moved on to Herbert Marson High School in Montego Bay. That's where I learned music, the formal aspect of it, the theory. And, the years and years of many, many experiences on the North Coast again. After high school, I played in the hotel circuit for about 12 years. And that developed into gaining a scholarship to the Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Oh,
I applied
Berklee College
after-
in Boston. Nice.
Yes. A short stint there.
Yeah.
Came back to Jamaica, came back home after Hurricane Gilbert, which was a kind of disaster. And the whole country had stopped. So a lot of things had stopped for me too. Even my own finances going back to school. So we had to kind of divert and move away from Mobile into Kingston, where the tours were really generating from. But my movement from Mobile was a transition with Lieutenant Stitchie, who came and asked me to form his band about 1989 when he was signed to Atlantic Records.
Oh.
Excuse my voice.
No, man, that's okay, man. That's fine.
Yes, so when he was signed to Atlantic, we formed the Army band. It was Lieutenant Stitchie and the Army. So I was the band leader. We formed that band. Then that led me to become a member of the Rhythm Kings band after Dr. Paul, who
Yeah.
was their bass. He left and formed Rough Cut band. Everybody know playing now today, but that was Shabba's band at the time.
Rough cut.
Yeah, Rough Cut, yeah. That was the first artist they played for, Shabba Ranks. And then we stayed in Kingston, hooked up with Rhythm Kings band, Toots and the Maters, Jimmy Cliff. I was touring all the time. And finally decided to, do my own stuff. I was always writing on the side and producing on the side since I was 18.
You were writing for other people?
Yeah, I've always been writing and producing and playing for other people since I'm 18 years old.
Oh, nice.
My first song as a producer was a song done by Dennis Malcolm. It's called So Many Ways, a Brooke Benton cover.
Ah.
So if you heard that song before,
Yeah,
that
Brooke Benton,
production
yes.
I did. Yes. So that was my first song in terms of working on something professionally. On the radio, it was number one in England, New York.
Nice.
Those days they had the charts all over, different charts.
Wow.
And so that gave me that was actually my inroad to Berkeley. That was one of my assets going in as an arranger and trying to learn to compose and to write for movies. I was interested in doing all of that. Still doing some of that, but that was on top of my list. But moving away from so much theory and composition and started to perform, I kind of get a vibe that, I would just record myself. As I was encouraged to do that by the people I was working with.
Right.
To record my voice. Because I would do demos, I would do demos and send them out for people to hear what the song would eventually sound like, the structure. But I was encouraged by many people to put on my own voice. Excuse me. To put on my own voice, which I did. That's when we got Love You Higher.
Yeah.
That was
a big hit.
That was like a test run. That was a test run for me.
That was huge.
Yes. So after that, everything else is history. It's just one song after one song and one album after another album. And I just keep doing the same thing, diverting into my instrumentals as well.
Yes.
I play 7 instruments.
Wow.
I'm trained to play professionally.
Wow.
So, I have always wanted to express myself that way, sometimes without words, just, instruments. So I've been working on my instrumental albums. I have one out before from 2009. And we're now working on a compilation, like a group setting. It's called the Jamaica Jazz Masters, which is a fusion of reggae, jazz, R&B.
I was going, I was going to ask you, how you develop your unique sound blending reggae with jazz and R&B.
Because I'm a student of jazz and R&B and American music and all. It didn't just really give a genre. It gives you a more like a country background. So I studied American and African music in terms of the styles. And so, of course, Latin is involved because we're in the region. I have always listened to music from Cuba.
Right.
I've been an influencer of Jamaican music because the Cubans were also a part of Scatterlights.
Yeah.
And they were jazz musicians and they came to Jamaica. So I've always wanted to play jazz. I studied jazz and then just me, fusing the sounds as if, we're trying to have a melting pot where we can put the styles we know. Coming from the North Coast, you also play jazz. Every night you would play an hour and a half jazz, instrumentals before we get into any singing and stuff like that. So it became a love,
Wow.
just playing jazz without even singing, Yeah.
And people, if you're just joining us, I want to remind you that we're talking to an artist by the name of Benjy Myaz. And Benjy is a super talented artist. Like he just told you, not only is he a singer, he's also a producer. He's a songwriter. And he plays over 7 different instruments. It's commendable. Just love it. Love it, Benjy.
Thank you very much.
And you are so humble with it. That's what makes you unique, You are so humble.
I would say I would give that to my mother, She always curtail. Yeah, she would curtail any ambitious, egotistic behavior,
Yeah.
for family. Because she's always telling us that humbler you are is the better for you in everything. So that is embedded inside, grow like that. We're the pastor's children. So we have to practice
As a pastor's child.
humility to set an example. Yes,
as a minister's child, your life was different. You had to be an example for everybody else, wasn't it?
But, and then I gave up on trying to be that person. I became a kind of rebellious person after a while because the church was fighting music back then. Reggae music was seen as a bad thing. And so, and my father was really onto that and didn't want me to play reggae music. If it was gospel, it would be fine. But everything that's to do with reggae, he would say no. So I was kicked out of the house.
Oh wow! Cause you're not abiding by is that my what is it my support the highway?
Yeah.
Oh. So
I actually was hoping that I would get kicked out, so the police didn't have to come looking for me. I didn't want to run away. You know what I mean? I'm 16 years old at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I started really early, and I was blessed to teach as well. As my mother was a teacher. So she would put us in certain position at times. She ran the basic school in Haddington. So when I came from early school, I was getting this experience from my mother where she would ask me to close out the class for her. Because again, we lived on one compound, the house, the school, the church. It's like a boot camp. So she would go home inside the house and start dinner. And then I would close out basic school for her. So I was teaching actually from I was about 10 years old.
Wow.
And by the time I graduated from high school, the program at school would invite a fifth farmer who graduates as a top music student to come back and help with it. Because our music program is consistent since 1976 at Urban Mars and still is going. We're trained with the Indiana State University from such time, and their interns come and teach us. We have a professor from the college who comes down, university, Professor Judith T. Graham. So we are on a program in Mobile for a long time. So by the time we reach fifth form, we could go into a band or we could go into a classroom and teach music. So I was hired to teach. Not a qualified teacher, but a music teacher, so to speak. I didn't go to college to be certified, but I was teaching music, and that's how the program is. A student comes in and helps with it. That kind of gave me some push to study more about the theory, so I could know how to impart the knowledge. So all of that's helping me in the end. So I'm grateful for all the opportunities.
Wow. Very, 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 very commendable. So you started teaching music and you just kind of followed your dreams, and that's where you are today now. Still writing music, still doing that, still making a difference.
Yes. And we went through trauma, went through losing our parents in 2018 and 19, and 9 months apart.
Wow.
And that really was a shocker for me personally.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
So I'm just now coming out of that lull in terms of writing, and that's how I got to do my instrumental album, because that's how I was kind of releasing my emotions. And if you want to say, it was a mournful times, but I didn't want to make a mournful album. So, we did the instrumental project, and it's actually called Amanda. So I was working on that project since 2012, but I put more time into it after the funeral. So we're completing that project now. We're on the finishing part of that project. And I'm also getting back to my writing again and singing again.
I'm curious, Benjy. What was the inspiration behind your hit song, Love You Higher?
That's a song I love from a long time. It was done by Randy Crawford, one of my favorite singers, Randy Crawford. Mm-hmm. So I've always admired her style, her music, her sound. And that was one of her songs that I love, which wasn't really a very popular song here, but it used to play on the radio.
Yeah.
And we only had the radio that time. We weren't able to buy music, and so we had to listen to what the radio played. So I got into that type of stuff, R&B a lot. Jamaica play a lot of those music, as you know.
Yes.
So I started buying Randy's music and cassettes. I used to go to the record store and buy her music. I listened most of her stuff from the Crusaders, and she was with the jazz band, the Crusaders. So the song that stick with me, and I only do the songs I love, not because they're popular. I only have to sing the ones I really feel. It's hard to just pick up a song and do it over because it's popular, because the popular songs don't appeal to me like that. I have to kind of go back in the time and listen to the songs that make sense. And we covered that one, and we also covered Don't Ask My Neighbor. I think you played
right.
that one earlier on.
I tell
Yeah,
you, and I'm gonna play it as well.
yes,
But people, if you're listening right now, I want to say much love to everyone on Twitch TV, everyone on JAIRiE.com, everyone on Instagram, everyone listening on Mixcloud, wherever in the world you are right now. We're talking to an artist by the name of Benjy. I want to say much love to everyone in Finland, everyone in Germany,
yes,
everyone in the UK, Canada. Much love to you as
yes.
well. Jamaica, much love.
Right.
Everyone checking in right now. And don't forget, you can call us live in studio to talk to Mr. Myaz. You can call us at 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760. You can call to say hello to Mr. Myaz. And the song we're talking about, big, big song from Benjy.
Yeah, baby, yeah. One dream in my life, one in mine. That's what I waited for. Two, dreaming of one. Love has begun, promising so much more. No one else can see that you're beautiful to me. I love you higher than anyone can count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you've inspired what love is all about. Girl, I can't live without your love. Two kisses from you, that's when I knew heaven was on my side.
And you know, Benjy, I don't want you to think that I'm just messing up your song with these sound effects. You know, I'm just trying to break it up so that they don't block the song, because they have to protect the artists as well. Sometimes they do these songs, especially if you're playing on like on Facebook and stuff, they tend to mess them up and so on, you know?
No problem. I understand.
Yeah, man. So once again, we're talking to Benjy Myaz, and I'm happy to have Benjy here today. Benjy is a very down-to-earth brother, and even though I'm gonna read something for you, so you can just see who Benjy Myaz is if you're not familiar with Benjy, right? So Benjy Myaz is a highly accomplished musician and music producer. He has a command of at least 7 instruments, with his first love being bass. His musical journey, rooted in diligent studies and an innate love of music, reflects a deep appreciation for the origin and growth of musical artistry. As a producer, Benjy earned recognition in 1986 with a remake of Brooke Benton's So Many Ways, reaching #1 in Jamaica, England, and in New York. His career encompasses collaborations with renowned artists such as Jimmy Cliff, Toots and the Maytals, Third World, Steven Seagal, Khaled, Garnet Silk, Ken Booth, Joanna Marie, Pam Hall, Banky Banks. Talking about Mr. Brother, Mr. Benjy Myaz right here. Just touching the surface, Benjy, right?
Yeah, just to name a few.
Just to name a few. Just to name a few. All right, so I'm going to continue.
Just to take a note, I got a message from a listener that says they're not hearing the music. I'm not sure if that's the general complaint. They're hearing us when we speak, but not when the music is playing.
Oh, I don't know what happened with that. I have to check that out. All right, so they weren't hearing the music. All right, so thank you for that, listener. All right, and don't forget, you can also call us live in studio, 718-785-5760. Call and talk to Mr. Myaz, man. We want to hear you talk to Mr. Myaz, because you can ask Benjy some questions that I can't ask Benjy. All right, I'm not sure why you guys weren't hearing the music just now, but I'm going to try it again, all right?
Dreaming of the one, love has begun, No one else can see that you're beautiful to me. I love you higher than anyone can count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you've inspired.
That's the voice of Mr. Benjy Myaz. Big song right there. It's called Love You Higher. And Benjy has so many more music that I need for you guys to go and check out. You know, Benjy has been doing this for a very long time. He continues to write. He continues to produce. He continues to perform. And don't forget that Benjy is also available for all your bookings, all right? So if you want to book Benjy, you know, he has a management company, Ali Archibald. All right, and I think it's alisnor@gmail.com, right, Benjy? All right.
Go on to.
Oh.
I'll send you the booking information. But you can follow on the social media. Everything is interlinked there with the website.
Right.
All the information is connected to all the pages.
All right, and they can find your music everywhere, right?
And my stuff is available on my webpage if for purchase. It's benjymyazofficial.com. And youtube.com. That is where we have our own stuff, our own store. We're trying to build our own webpage. We've been working on that. Still under construction.
So you see that?
That's the motive.
So you see that,
Sorry,
Benjy? I'm saying, so you see now you are a businessman. So Benjy realizes that he has to have control of his things. So his things is on his website. So if you want to make a purchase, where can they go again, Benjy?
benjymyazofficial.com, BENJYMYAZ or FFICIAL.com. That's our webpage. And it's connected to Facebook and to Instagram once you go into the contact, and each link is interconnected. You find one link, you can find the other link.
All right. You know. So you can go and make your purchases there on the Benjy Myaz official.
We believe in our stuff now. You know, we believe in trying to, sorry to cut you, but as you mentioned it, I just started to brainstorm. I just think that there's so much things going on with the product that if we can maintain more control over what we do and how we do it, then it's best for the artist. It might be small in the beginning, but in the end, it's our own domain. It's coming from our own station, our own place. So, you know, you're going through our webpage, you don't have to deal with too many middle persons in terms of, a middle distributor or whatever.
And I noticed that your daughter is also doing some things. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, she's poised to do more, but she's working on it. You know, it takes a while. Some people do it naturally, some don't. She has it naturally, but she has to work on the courage.
Okay.
And so she's been working the confidence, but she does. You know, and I am probably the one she's scared of most in terms of coming. I didn't do that, but this is how it comes across. She thinks I'm going to analyze her a little bit harder than another person, so I try to let her work with other people as well, so she can be free. But her thing is that your ears don't miss anything, and I don't want to mess up in front of you, that type of thing. Which I tell her that in music, you have to mess up in front of the person who's working with you. That's how you learn. Because I had to go through that myself. Because I know the fear factor.
Right.
You know, I'm turning down my guitar when my teacher is there. And he would say, bring it up, so I can hear the mistake. And I'm afraid them hear the mistake. So, you know, I understand where she's coming from. But she's getting better. We ended in the studio.
Yeah.
We did 2 songs so far, and she's getting more comfortable.
Well, let her know
I work
that.
with my sister as well. You know, I'm a gospel singer, and it's the same thing. It's siblings and it's family. You know, so there's that. I am just like a hard marker, they say. I am mark hard. That is what I hear.
Well, let her know that I am rooting for her. I know she can do it. And from one sister to another, we're expecting great things from her. As soon as the songs are done, just send them to me. You know, I'll play them for her, you know?
Most definitely. She's a professional dancer, though, but she's trying to get music.
Well,
she does her thing.
Well, the sky is the limit, Benjy. Whatever she can do, let her do it. She never know where she's going to find her niche, you know?
She loves the music. She wants to take up the music, but she went to the dance school.
Let her do it. Let her do it.
I'm helping her. I'm doing it. It's just when I don't force her into it. She's ready and she feels comfortable. That's when it happens that time for the most. Because I don't set a session. I say, come. I tell her, you set the time when you're comfortable.
Okay. All right. So I'm back to questioning now, Benjy. So, all right. So, people, we're talking to Benjy Myaz. So everyone listening all over the world is all about Mr. Benjy Myaz. It's always important to give you an insight into the artist. You see them singing their songs every day. You see them on stage. And also, we want to say happy belated birthday to Dennis Brown because, yesterday was his birthday. So, happy birthday, Dennis Brown. And you said that you were at a show last night.
Yes, the Reggae Month series kicked off yesterday with a tribute to Dennis Brown. They always do a show on the 1st of February for Dennis Brown. So, big up to JAIRiE who pulled it off, JAIRiE.
Oh, great. All right, and we also, once again, Benjy, I want to let you know that we have a lot of people watching you on the world map, all over the world. We have people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have Germany, USA. We have people in Russia. We have Dominican Republic. Quite a few people on the check-in right now. We want to say you're talking to Benjy Myaz, and we have Germany, much love. Germany is really checking in right now. Thank you, Germany. And don't forget that, you can always go and get Mr. Benjy Myaz music. He's available on the Benjy Myaz official.com website, right?
Yes, of course.
All right. And I'm hearing, I'm getting some nice comments for you. One person on Facebook is telling me that they love your voice. They love your voice.
Thank you. I don't know which one of us is singing or they're waking up, but I hope they're hearing clearly, that my early morning voice.
Well, they said they love you. They love your voice. But I'm curious, how do you balance both singer and musician?
I would say they're intertwined, I mean, I pick up my instrument sometimes and then I get a song. I'm just playing things. And that inspires writing, so I feel blessed to play. I think playing an instrument is an asset to singing. Singing is, for me, is another instrument.
Right.
I don't see it as a different thing. I still have to practice your voice too, But the instrument will inspire you.
Okay.
Who knows that when you're stressed, when you're going through changes, you're going through things, sometimes you stop to play. And that's like medicine by itself. And something comes out of that, a healing, a melody, So I'm inspired just picking up a song, picking up an instrument and playing a song. Listening to a song, sometimes I play along with music. I work on stuff in my head that I was hearing. I try to bring them to life by working on it, putting those things out there in your fingers. Because you have to practice. It's like anything you do, you have the thoughts, but then you have to practice how to deliver it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of work. It's not just being gifted. You have to be on top of it, You
have to put in the work.
You have to, in anything. You could play a ball from your band, but you still have to learn how to play internationally against competitive teams, If you're a cyclist, you could ride, but you have to be competing with a certain timing. So you practice, it's the same thing with music. It's not different. Some folks... Sorry, go ahead.
I know you're a teacher, so I can ask you all the hard questions, and I don't have to worry about nothing at all, because I know, you give me the right answers. No, it is. You're a teacher, and you're a music teacher.
I try to be logical in my explanation.
Yeah.
I try to be logical more than technical as well.
Absolutely. So, all right. So, what challenges do reggae artists face in the modern digital era?
Trying to play reggae music and not learning to play instruments. That's the challenge they face, because reggae music is a live instrument music. In the music way, I've always been going through transitions. In the 1980s, the machine came around, and so a whole generation loved the music of the 80s, which was a generic type of music. It was organic. And it becomes the norm now to learn to do things like sequencing, beat processing, copy paste, computing, IT, which is good.
Yeah.
But there's no soul going in. That's just technical on top of technical. But when you put soul into technical, then you still be able to capture something in the digital age, but still from an old school experience. So I think people need to learn to play.
Right.
That's really the problem.
Okay.
Learn to play an instrument. Yeah.
So you think it's very important for some of these youngsters, because now any man can go to like a digital thing and sing something.
Yeah.
So you're thinking that it's important for them to go back to basics and also learn
They
to
should.
play an instrument.
I've always said it. I've always said playing an instrument is an asset to keeping what I would call have a sustaining power within the music.
Yeah.
Because all those people, if you look around, not just in reggae, all the other genres, those people who play have been lasting for a long time. If you check it. They
Right.
get old on the job, but they still deliver. You see George Benson, Phil Collins, all the other greats, Jeffrey Osborne, them a drummer, Peter Bryson plays a guitar. If the names, if D'Angelo plays some keyboards, you have people that keeps on playing, and so it keeps them consistent.
Right.
If you're not doing that, then you're left just to sample beat or to create something that's already created, or to loop something and to copy and paste. And how far can you go with that?
That's
It's going to be
true.
the same sound.
Absolutely.
And music have the same sound right now. Everybody's using the same template, the same sounds. Because it's all generic things. So you can share sounds. I can email you the sound I use. I cannot email you my feelings.
So
I have to put that in, you know what I mean?
yeah, and I'm happy you said that, So I am going to ask you another. Because you see, sometimes you have to ask these questions, because it's not every day you get a person who can come on and who can talk. So other people can learn from you as a person who's been doing it for a long time. So I'm curious to know how you feel about the fusion of reggae with other genres such as hip hop and Afrobeats.
It's one music, I say the record companies over the years put genres to separate us like class and color. It's the same kind of fight the music. We're coming from one soulful music. It have different expressions, and it's called that, but it's spelled MUSIC. It's one family. The Afro is the same thing we use. They call dancehall.
Yeah.
And for me, dancehall is more like a building for me. I'm the one that says that. I always said when I was growing up, dancehall was a place that I heard ska, I heard R&B, I hear roots, I hear praises, I hear gospel. Everything in dancehall. Gere, mentor, in dancehall.
Yeah.
So dancehall is a lifestyle music. So fusing how you fuse a lifestyle with music.
Yeah.
We've seen it in real time. You kind of create a harsh energy because if you're bringing lifestyle into music, that means you're bringing aggression into music and you're bringing war into music. And that's why I hear that the music is like that today.
Yeah, I see.
There's some frequencies that is kind of irritating and bring doubt.
So
that's what's going on with music.
So you believe that it's important to keep like the traditional reggae roots alive in the music.
Then how we go the white bands all over the world picked it up. What we're not doing in Italy, France.
Yeah.
If you travel in Europe and you know what's going on, they're doing things that we put on.
Yeah.
We call old. We're calling it old, like playing vinyls. They play vinyls. People still order music.
They're playing
on records,
vinyls, and it's expensive too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
of course, which is very especially.
Absolutely. So, and like I said, the people were talking to Myaz, and I'm asking Benjy some questions that normally you bring artists on and you think about the questions you're going to ask them. But with Benjy's a very intelligent brother, and I like to ask so other people can learn from people like Benjy Myaz. So I'm throwing some little hard questions out there, Benjy, giving you the answers so you can go back and salivate on it and so on. Right, Benjy?
Indeed. I'm giving my perspective. And I must also say the views expressed are not of your station, and it's really not.
Yes. My disclaimer.
It doesn't have nothing to do with you.
My disclaimer.
Yes. I'm just speaking as one person. I don't represent all musicians.
And that's a good thing, and that's the beauty, that's the beauty of a democracy, and the beauty of you being who you are as a person, being true to yourself. It's okay to be you. It's okay to say what you want to say, questions, because you're staying true to your beliefs and what you think. You understand me? So nobody can hurt you for what you believe in. Your beliefs.
Like for example, when I recorded "Love You Higher," I had it 3 years before it was released.
Really?
3 years. Yes, and there was one particular year it stayed in the car for that year. The CD was on repeat.
Wow.
I burn sometimes. I burn one, or sometimes I put it on repeat, and that song stayed in the car, and at times I would check a few people. Song.
Yeah.
Because in the car is like a listening place for me. I listen in the car. That's where I listen. And lots of comments. It was a few people that was saying it's a good song.
Yeah.
Most people were criticizing it for what it's too clean. Where you're going with so much cards in it, it's too pretty, it's too fancy, the sounds of it. Nothing has changed about the mix of that song from 1996 to 2025. Nothing has changed.
And it's still relevant
I did a remix
today.
of it. Yeah, and those same folks are telling me that song is a good song, but when they heard it, they don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Because not everybody gonna believe in your mission. So why I'm saying this? When you're out there creating and making music, don't be asking people who do the same thing for their opinion.
Yes.
You know, the creative person will always hear it different and think different. Even me, I might say something about someone's song because that's how I hear it. But I'm still aware that I tell them I'm not a music police, though. I'm not the detective.
Yeah.
So my opinion should not deter you from living what you're feeling. I'm doing what I'm feeling and living it.
Absolutely.
You know? So I just figure that if you're conscious in yourself and you know what you're doing, and go for it.
Yeah,
you know,
man,
if you
for
seek
real.
advice, don't let it discourage you from your path. If you know, because I carve out my own sound. I'm bringing in. I'm just like a chef who can put different spices in one pot. Even though I'm from Jamaica, it might taste cosmopolitan. It might taste like I come from Oriental family. Because you're using different spices, it's not the regular. And you eat the food and it tastes the same way every day. You have to change up the spices to enjoy the same thing.
You have to mix it up.
Yeah. There you go. So that's how music gonna last. And it's hear people talking about them stealing the style. Nobody they don't not steal nothing.
Style, yeah.
Music is so big it has to influence.
Everybody can take a piece.
Reggae came from jazz. So reggae stole then, if I saw. Reggae stole and became ska. Because ska was jazz in a form, and the jazz came from Cuba. The Scatolites, some of those musicians are Cubans. So they brought their flair to Jamaica and gave us a sound too.
Right.
So our music inspiring the world shouldn't make us feel like we're not doing it. We just need to be doing more conscious music because the world does that more than us.
Yep. But you know something, and I'm happy you said that, you know. So do you think reggae music has maintained its political and social messages over the years?
Need more to play the latest mixtapes and the latest and the latest commercial song. There's music all over the globe from different people playing reggae music from different countries with conscious lyrics going on. Brazil turning out some good music. Europe turning out good music. America, in California, there's a lot of great reggae bands, whether they're white or black. That shouldn't separate them.
Music is music.
I remember touring with Toots, I could tell you, and I'm telling you, there were some youths out there who would drive to Santa Barbara, drive to LA behind a tour bus, drive to San Diego, and they would play for free reggae music. And if them come out and name so and so on the Grammys and then win, they've been doing it for a long time, more than some people would think. It's not some white boys just come out of them basement. They have been doing it, you know. So if they respect what it's doing, you know. Yeah, of course, you have to put in the work. Yeah.
And you know that one of my all-time favorite songs from you, I just said, when you write music, you let the consumers be the judge of what they like and what they don't like, because everybody's going to have a different feel for different music. And my all-time favorite song from you is a song called Hooked on You. Listen.
Wow.
I love this song so much.
From the first time, you've got me thinking, how could this be? You and me, sharing our lives together, even through the stormy weather. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what
And I'm going to play this one again, but I want to let everybody know who's listening today. I know some people are trying to call me on the WhatsApp line, but I'm talking to Benjy on the WhatsApp line. So you'll have to call me on the main studio line, 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760. So for all those people in Germany who's trying to reach us right now, that WhatsApp line is what I'm talking to him on right now. So big up yourself, Germany, big up yourself, France, USA, much love. You can call me at 718-785-5760. His name is Benjy Myaz.
The first time that I laid my eyes, you've got me wondering what a feeling so revealing. You've got me thinking, how could this be? You and me sharing our lives together, even through the stormy weather. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. You got me hooked on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Oh yes, I mean it. We now and forever, let's stay together, even through the fire. I hope you can see just what you mean to me. This is how our love should be. And I know that we've got places to go. So I know that our love can grow. I know that
Boy, I tell you, people, you're listening to me right now. I'm trying not to play the songs in their entirety. Just a teaser. If you want to hear the rest of the songs, you have to go and buy it. That's what we say right now. And Benjy has them available on the BenjyMyazOfficial.com. Am I correct, Benjy?
Yes, you are. Yes.
All right. And Donnie Marshall on Facebook is telling me that it should be the great Benjy Myaz. So I'm going to call you the great Benjy Myaz. So big up yourself, Donnie Marshall.
Yeah, much respect to Danny Marshall, who is really a marshal and has been behind a lot of us, pushing
Yes.
us, even in the quiet, behind, in the silence, working and motivating a lot of musicians. He's been there, he has done it.
And I have to say the same thing too, because Donnie also does the same thing for me. I'll get my little inboxes and so on, guide me a certain way. And so thank you, Donnie, for being. And that's how each one help one. We cannot be selfish in this music industry. Everybody, you have to pull the other person up beside you and help them. We have to work together as a people.
Problem. That is the problem. It's based upon this.
Yes.
It's coming from weakness. And maybe I'm blessed because I'm the eighth of 8 children. I'm the last.
Yeah, you wash belly in Jamaica. They say wash belly.
But but somehow I never felt pampered and spoiled. Like there was an order in our house. I'm in the order too. If I violate the order, you get judgment just as anybody else.
Right.
So I just feel like we learn to share as a family. We learn to, no matter what the difference is, when it's dinner time, breakfast, whatever we have in the house, we get gifts, is always shared. So I learned to share a long, long time ago. Mm-hmm. But when I came into the music, I realized it's not a shared thing.
Selfish.
It is a selfish programming. And sometimes it seems as if only when you're selfish, you gain.
Yeah.
It would seem, seemingly, which is a wrong thing to
wrong thing
adapt
to do.
to. But it is looking like that. And if you are able to tell more lies, you win. As if that's where the world has dumbed down to. Mm-hmm. We see it in many areas of our lives.
Even today.
The person who both, yes.
Yeah. It's all about us working together as a team, building and uplifting each other. And that's one of the things I can say about you, Benjy Myaz. You're one of those brothers who would really, really pull the person up behind you to help everybody to get along. And that's why when I started the show, I said to you, I said, Benjy is such a humble person. I can pick up the phone any day and I call, and he's always good. If you miss the call, we can expect you to call back. So we have to say, people like you in the music industry is rare and few in between. So thank you for being you. Stay true to who you are. Don't let nobody change you. We love you as your fans out here, and we're just expecting bigger and better things from you as time goes by.
And I want to say thank you while I give you the same love and treatment, because you've never done less for me.
Yes.
You know, you've never done, you might not do the same, but we don't compare things. Less meaning energy
Right.
and effort. It's not the abundance of a situation or of a thing.
Right.
It's the energy. I know how much you show my music on the station. You play, you know, you big up to Bobby Channel 1. Real love.
Yes.
You know real love. They say real, no real. And I feel that real love
absolutely.
from you. And I just want to say thank you very much for, I mean, you're playing songs I never know you have. That's serious.
I can still surprise you and play some of the songs that you still don't even know that I have. All right. I was going to ask you about intimate. If I can just ask you, I'm already here. What's the inspiration behind the album Intimate Relationship?
That was my first album. Talent, you know. You're presenting yourself to the globe, you know. So I thought it's a good time to establish my sound, not just sing a song that people love, but also, and I did so more on my second album, establishing the sound that I want to present there. Intimate Relationship is really roots. It's a jazzy roots rock. It have a rubber dub about it, but it's a jazz vibe going on. It's very slow and groovy. So that was a kind of formula. Like ultimately, that's really where my sound will end up. So I try to establish it. And
Is the introduction of Benjy Myaz?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you know, it really was a calculated effort too. And a lot of people give compliment on that album, my first album.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you're not familiar, I'm going to
about
play a song. I'm going to play Intimate Relationship. I think I may have to rally back on that one. But in the meantime, well, like I said, we're talking to Mr. Benjy Myaz, and Benjy saying that I have some songs that he don't even know I might have, you know? I have some things that...
One of my favorite songs that you play is One Sunshine. One Sunshine, One Sunshine.
Oh.
I think that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, man, that too.
I hear that you're leaving early this evening, going to the western side of town.
What about that?
But don't be
Yes, that's a bad song. That song was written by Mr. Freddie McGregor. Big up Freddie.
I'm going to play it again. You hear the Freddie influence.
That is a cover. It's a Freddie song. It's a Freddie song I used to sing in the hotel. That came off of one of his previous albums, Slow Down. If you check the internet, you'll hear his version.
Slow Down.
There. But I was inspired. Yeah, he also sang harmonies on this cut. This was built over Big Ship, you know, the harmonies. Yeah, we do a lot of work on it over Big Ship studio.
So
Freddie's here with me and Dalton Brown, the three of us, Dalton Brown and Freddie McGregor, myself, we all in the harmony. So we were in the studio. One time it was a blessing. He cried. It was like unbelievable for him to hear the song.
Oh God.
In the interpretation like that.
Yes.
This one's for the West Coast. I hear that you're leaving early this evening, going to the western side of town. But don't be no hurry, 'cause I have to see you. I really hate to know that you're gonna go, but that's life, alright. Don't go back because it eases too fast and you just can't carry on. You need to slow down. If you're going west, it's gonna be another test. All I can wish you right now is just the very best. You've got to slow down. Slow on down, slow on down, yeah.
we just wanted to touch that, to go way back in time to show Benji that I had that one as well. All right, people, it's all about
Yes.
Mr. Benji Myaz, a very cool and down-to-earth brother. So, Benji, I'm going to ask you, can you share any interesting stories from working with any other musicians, or you don't want to do that?
There's so much, so many stories. I mean, really so many stories. It depends, you have studio experiences, I have live experiences, I have personal experiences. So, but, working for me, I tap into the better part of a person and try to ignore. Again, growing with a big family, you learn to do that. You have to love your brother. We don't always see things the same way. Agree. Going to bed upset, but we don't wake up like that. We try not to even go to bed upset, but it does happen. And then you try to wake up with a positive, positive vibration. So I try to tap into most people ridicule another person for being ambitious. And sometimes that drive comes with certain type of requirement. And you're ridiculed for it. It comes with a kind of responsibility that you have to carry. So the demand is high, and sometimes people can't meet that threshold. So you're cast out, and it's easy to do that in music.
Right.
So for me, I try to tap into the best part of a person. I was experienced with Toots, experience with Jimmy Cliff. Those things mean a lot to me.
Right.
There are things that other musicians might say other things about the people they work with, but I don't tap into those things. I tap into what I came there for, and it's music.
Right. So I'm curious. So do you have any dream collaboration with any artist dead or alive?
Yeah, I'm living it. I'm right now writing a piece I'm working on with Big Youth. I mean, this is something come true for me.
I have to give a big shout out to Big Youth. Much love, Mr. Manley Buchanan. I'm telling you, what a brother full of joke.
It's a dream.
Down to earth.
He's a dream. He's one of my favorite artists, believe it or not. Being himself.
Yes.
That's what I love about him from day one. Just wonderful. I tell him, when you walk out on stage, just from the steps to the microphone, I always feel a good energy once I see him. Like,
when Big Youth movement, trust me, always crack me up.
The vibration he carries is powerful. It's powerful. So I'm blessed to be able to sit down with him and really got together downtown at Orange Street, where he started, where his area. I came from that area to grow up. We have the Lego studio. That was Orange Street. Was the everybody used a history lesson we get from Big Youth. It was where Coxsone was.
Yeah.
Scratch Perry was there. Bob Marley was there. VP started there. And so I'm so honored to go back into this history to hang out with him and to be able to capture some pictures. And, we were playing the song in the street corner and everybody was just jamming on the street, looking at the people.
Wow.
Song don't make it. It's just the rhythm with the soul in a vibe. It was just a different energy.
Oh. Right.
So that's a dream itself that is coming true. And I'm very happy to be doing it. We're looking forward. This song is actually called Blessings.
Oh. Blessings. Oh, but
so
it's not out yet, right?
Not even recorded yet.
Oh, when I saw you and Big Youth, I was saying, I can't wait to see what Benji and Big Youth will put together. It's going to be quite...
I actually, it's a pitch. It's a pitch. We're just pitching. You call it pitching. I was just liming with him. And playing the music, and he was freestyling. I was freestyling right in the street corner.
Right.
And we capture some of that just for the moment, and that is inspiring the composition itself. Because I didn't want to go with a title. I didn't go with any format. I just went with the music, and I said, "Pitch, you just pitch."
Right.
And that came out. Blessings came out of the first. Because the song don't get the title so early.
Right.
This one did.
Wow. And and you're gonna have some fun times working with Big Youth because he's very, very funny. But I have to go to one of my favorite albums, and it's my favorite album, Rootsy Rhapsody. That collaborations, you have quite a few collaborations on that album right there, and it's an album that I know you had fun making.
Yes, and then it was a challenge, but why it became fun was to be able to get over the challenges and say, my parents sick right here. My parents very sick. This is 10 years of my time. I'm with my parents. I took 10 years out of pushing Benjy, man.
Yeah.
But I'm still recording. I'm still recording one song a year, maybe one song for every year and a half. I'm recording. And that we did this thing and we put it out 2021, January.
Yeah.
I was recording the launch during the pandemic when we were supposed to be inside. We got a moment to go outside in batches and we were able to farm our own thing, create a visual thing. We did it in Florida, recorded it and broadcasted it on YouTube on our channel. It's there. The Neural Oscillation is the launch of Rootsy Rhapsody. And so, you know, you just keep on pushing him in the product. And so, you know, we just keep on pushing. You know, I'm not eager to make albums right now. I'm just trying to do singles. Like I said, I've been working on the Jazz Masters album. It's completed now. And we're doing the mastering and mixing and mastering and unpackaging and all of that now. But now I just want to focus on singles. This is my first single in a long time with Big Youth. And I have some Lovers Rock I'm working on too. Nice stuff. I'm writing again. I'm excited to do that. So, you know, there's a lot more things coming out. You know, so sometimes that break also gives you purpose to find more, you know, new gear, you know.
And I have to just give them, since you mentioned the Jazz Masters, so let me just tell them briefly what that's all about. So Benjy's work is the Jamaica Jazz Masters featuring Benjy Myaz. It's an all-star ensemble which came to life from out of Kingston, Jamaica, exploring the fusion of reggae rhythms, jazz, rock and blues, R&B, classical, ska, rock steady, roots, dub, rock, street beat, world beat, alternative, and experimental. It's an all-star concept, right?
Yes, it is an experimental project.
And it's designed.
I have DJs. Go ahead. Sorry, I think you're reading.
I'm telling them up another part of it. Is this so? Just to get more familiar. So it's designed to allow talented individuals a platform to express themselves, showing their appreciation and creativity, differing from their innate musicology, fusing genres and the adaptation of music forms. Big words. So break it down for me, Benjy.
We spoke about it. We spoke about
I did well.
Taking bits and pieces.
We did it.
You did well,
already.
man. You just read what we spoke.
We just
about,
all right. So there you have it, people. So because if you're on Facebook Live, you know this interview is going to be live, so you can go back and listen to it. So just in case you missed it, the Jazz Masters, that's what it's about. But I'm back to my Rootsy Rhapsody. Can't even figure how they came up with this name. But
this name is the music. Is the music. As writers, we use the word rhapsody. It's a place. It's a emotionally free place, and it's a spiritual place at the same time. Where you're caught up in a rhapsody, something's elevate you to that moment.
Right.
That music, that the backing tracks, the creation of these songs came to that level, that the type of arrangement brought me rhapsody in the process of making it. But then it had some serious drum and bass going on, really live stuff and heavy bass line in terms of making sure the roots was there. Right. So the roots came out of that dominance, and the rhapsody came out of the arrangements and the instrumentations. You know, I have things like an oboe instrument used from the orchestra. We have acoustic bass, we have acoustic guitar. So I was doing more with the instrumentation and taking more from the ensemble like an orchestra and putting it into reggae arrangement, because reggae don't always carry these frequencies. So
right.
I think, we say harp is in there, we have the harps, we have...
Everything come together.
It's like a climax, like a climax if you want to use that.
Yeah, right. And I'm going to play a song for everybody who's listening to me right now. It's a song by Benjy Myaz featuring Joanna Marie. And the song is called Like to Have You. And every song on this album, Rootsy Rhapsody, it is absolutely beautiful. There's not one song on it I've heard that I have not liked. Really, truly love this album. If you don't have it, be sure to add this to your collection.
Yeah, lady.
Hey, Benjy.
Don't know.
Don't know what.
Long time.
Long time, man.
Yeah, man.
I want you. If you tell you,
I'm not money.
Alright.
Gonna sing a song, see?
Yeah, sing for me, man.
Watch this.
Yeah.
right, as usual, I'm only going to give you a teaser so you can go and get that if you want it. It's called Like to Have You. It's on the Rootsy Rhapsody album. And of course, Benjy, Mr. Dunny Marshall is telling me that you also wrote song for Third World.
Yes. I've written for many people.
Many
to mention a few. Yeah, man, I've written for Rain of Fire, gave it an album. I have written for AJ Brown, and writing in the sense that sometimes lyrics, sometimes music, and still writing. Right. So lyrically, I wrote Conversation, which is a track that Third World did at Toponama song, and I also did that song. Also have a version of Conversation. So I'm just that. We do so many work over the years, and so we need time to go through the catalog,
We won't have the time to go through everything.
No.
Because, like I said, it's a chit-chat radio show, and people, I'm sure, see, that's what we're talking about. It's not an interview, it's a chit-chat, so you're getting to be more familiar. You're going to hear some things about the artist that you may never know before, see? Right now, we're finding out that Benjy also wrote a song for Third World, even though among other people. But he said he also did Conversation, so... That's the voice of Mr. Benjy Myaz.
Oh yeah, we're living in a world filled with fears. Oftentimes I wonder if I'm gonna make it through the day. Chances of survival, lives on the line. No need to worry, for there is a plan. All we need is just a little conversation. Can change our lives and give direction. Yeah, we've got to change the situation between you and I. You and I. Oh yeah. Oftentimes I wonder.
All right, just a teaser, like I tell you. It's called Conversation. Some of these songs has been around for a while, but what we're doing, we're reintroducing them to you. So be sure to go and check out the artists, and the musics are available on his platform. It's the BenjyMyersOfficial.com. All right, you can get merchandise and all of the things there, and be sure to support the artist. Looking forward to is it Amanda that you're working on now, Benjy?
Yes,
All right. Looking forward to that. It's in honor of your mother, right?
It's in honor of a lot of people. It's just named after Mom.
Oh, it's named after her. Okay.
Yeah. I was blessed to get my first 5-string bass guitar. The bass is was built with 4 strings, but you have new designs. And I was in the hotel, and she went abroad, and I said, Mom, I would love to get this bass, and she had the money and everything, so told her I'd send the money for her. She said, no, I'll get it for you.
Wow.
And she got me the 5-string bass, right? So I played that bass on a particular track on this project called Amanda. That's a title track, so it's a track that is called Amanda, and the album is named after the track, using the name of the track.
Ah.
And it's the meaning of the album. The meaning also, her name has 2 meanings in Africa, in Latin America. I brought both meanings together. It's in the gift of God, which is one of the meaning, and worthy of love is the second meaning. So it's like a subtitle. Amanda, gift of God, worthy of love. And that kind of represents the inspiration for the album, because it's dedicated to a lot of musicians in the States all over the world who have inspired us, and we're able to fuse with musicians from Nigeria. We have a guest artist from Nigeria playing saxophone, one from Venezuela, one from Canada, from America. We also have a steel pan player. When I went to Trinidad last year, I was able to collaborate using the steel drums. So the bass is really representing on this album, and the other instruments are accompanying. The bass plays melody, which is an unusual concept.
Right.
So the bass is leading, and so that's where I've gone with the bass over the years, trying to experiment with it. I'm using it to play melodies in the simplest form, but to make it melodic enough for it to be entertaining.
Right.
So when the jazz masters come around, it's an all-star aggregation.
I hear you.
Features many. It's like a world body coming together. It's a musical united nation.
Wow. I tell you, Benjy.
That's what our mission. That's our mission.
Super talented, and we're expecting big and better things, so you can't get better than that. Once again, people, we're talking to an artist by the name of Benjy Myaz. I want to say much love to everyone over there in the Grenadines, everyone in the UK, Germany, everyone on Mixcloud, Twitch TV, everyone on JAIRiE.com, everyone listening to us on Facebook Live, Instagram. It's all about Mr. Benjy Myaz. And as you can see, we are not rushing today. We're taking our own sweet time to talk to Benjy. All right?
Thank you for this broadcast. Appreciate it. It came in and I was hoping I was going to make it. I wake up the day to thank everyone that listens to
Heaven sent from up above, so I dedicate to you.
Gotta play this one again because you know Valentine's Day is around the corner. Mr. Isaacs, want to say much love to you and everyone over here at JAIRiE Radio. Positive vibes I'm getting on Mixcloud. Positive vibes on Mixcloud. Everyone is loving it. Positive vibes. Thank you guys so much. Instagram, want to say much love as well. Can't see the name so well, but everyone checking in, thank you so much. Positive vibes, giving you love, enough love, Mr. Benjy Myaz. People are really loving you. Once again, as Valentine's Day is around the corner, sometimes you need to revisit some of the music by these artists. And this song here from Mr. Myaz is called Eternal Love. We'll get it. Eternal Love, Mr. Benjy Myaz, right? Oh, wrong song. I'm so sorry about that. My bad. All right, Eternal Love. That's definitely not Yaga Yaga Love. This one features Elisa.
From up above, so I dedicate to you. Eternal love. You're everything I need and more, so I dedicate to you. Eternal love. Thought about you all of today. It's been that way since you came in my life. There's much more than selfish love or even foolish pride. Heaven knows I'm looking for some meaning in my life. I've opened up my eyes, but I still couldn't find. You could rest assured I know what's in my heart.
Eternal Love. From what place you wrote that one, Benjy?
Hello?
I'm asking from what place you wrote that song, Eternal Love. Because I was telling everybody that, Valentine's Day is coming up, it's a song they can go get now,
Yes, that's a cover. That's an American R&B track.
But even so, we're asking them to go buy the Benjy Myaz one.
Yes. I think you ask about where the inspiration came from. I was just saying, because like I said, we do songs that are not so popular. We have, that's the kind of archive I have, a whole library of music that's from a jazz artist, Will Downing, American artist. Yeah, so, and I listen to Will Downing's music. Lover's Paradise is also one of Will's songs. So I'll take a song that nobody knows.
Yeah.
And we revamp it into reggae, and so it comes with a whole freshness about it.
Right, right.
You know, but the market is still there where people who knew the song before starting to like another version of it. So I appeal to those people as well.
Right. So once again, I want to say much love to everyone checking in. Manners and respect. Say he's listening in his car. He say you're sounding good in the car. So people are listening from all over the place, even driving and listening to you. So manners and respect. Thank you, Mr. Benjy Myaz. Says much love to you as well. All right. So we're still on
Big
the.
up everyone.
Yeah, we're still on the.
Tuning.
Yeah, we're still on the Rootsy Rhapsody. And I also love this song. I'm introducing to you, just in case you're not familiar with some of these songs, and you should be, because they've been around for a little bit, all right? This song right here, I truly, truly love. And like I say, I am playing these songs because Valentine's is coming up. And don't forget, you can call us live in studio here at 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760. This song right here, Valentine is coming up. It's called Unforgettable Dream.
Pretty lady, sugar my baby. Woman, I wanna hold you and squeeze you like I used to do. Make believe that I'm your king and you're the queen of this love we share. Time after time I get this feeling that I'm so in love with you. Just to look out my window each night I see the stars and love above. Let me love you, please you, do all the things that you want me to do. Let me touch you, just kiss you, show you what I feel inside my heart. Let me love you, please you, do all the things that you want me to do. Let me touch you, kiss you, show you what I feel inside my heart. Unforgettable dream, you're the light in my life and you mean so much. Unforgettable dream, I wanna tell the world how much I love you. Unforgettable dream, you're the light in my life and you mean so much. Unforgettable dream, I wanna tell the world out now. See it, lady, only you can fulfill all my happiness. Late at night I hear your voice.
All right, once again, it's a teaser. It's called Unforgettable Dreams. You have to go get the songs, you know. So we're not trying to let you listen to all of them in its entirety so you can copy them. Go and buy the songs for yourself. Make a gift this Valentine's Day. Benjy Myaz is a super talented brother, and he took time out to write these music. So we love that you go and support the artist. Benjy, I'm telling you, I'm really having a good time talking to you today, learning so much about you. But I want you to know, tell me one thing that your fans will be surprised to know about you. One thing.
I'm a hermit.
Eh? You're a hermit?
That I'm a hermit, yes.
Really? I don't get the impression, though.
That's the way they say that it's something that they wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know.
Are you introverted?
Most times, for the most. And that's how I operate.
You kind of like your own company?
Yes.
Also,
yes, and I think I'm able to think and create best like that. And when I'm around friends, I don't do much of that. I socialize without that. But when I'm into activity, I have to recluse.
Okay. So who has been the most supportive person on your musical journey?
A lot of people. It's no one person. I have a team of people.
Okay.
That keeps on supporting me over the years, and it never changes. Just constantly be there for me. And I have to give thanks to them. If I call one name, I spoil the whole bunch because many names to call. It's a team of people.
Everybody supports you.
And they know themselves. Some people, when the things are frustrating, they have certain words for me.
Yeah.
When it's slow, they stand in and make it happen.
Yeah.
And over the years, it's constantly been that. And I would say it's a blessing from God. Those people would have been God sent. I try not to pick people based upon just their abilities. I try not to make a selection about a person's ability alone. It's also about their humanity and their mindset, because going far is not a it's not easy to maintain the team before it breaks up. I've been in bands, and most times bands don't last because of that same problem.
Right.
Some ego coming into play, insecurity comes into play, division starting up, then it falls apart.
Yeah.
So I try to make the Almighty send me the folks that I need.
Right.
Yeah, and thank the Lord, you're one of them as well.
So, all right. So, since you're talking about the Lord, and so I'm going to ask, straight up. So, what role does spirituality or faith play in your life and music?
It's the engine of my life. It's a faith-based life I'm living. I've always done. Grew up in it. It don't matter who you swap for what. It don't matter if it's Rastafari or Christianity or if you say Allah. It's connected to the Almighty, and from you can put that in front, and you're guided by that light.
Yeah.
My parents not here to tell me what to do, but their words still create light.
Wow.
And so I'm guided by that light. You understand? Not what people think I should be doing. It's the light that they give to you.
Yeah.
And some people, unfortunately, never get that growing up. And so it's difficult for them to even make choices. But at least when you have that background, you can tap into it. And from your experience, you know about it. Your conviction tells you what's right and what's wrong.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And growing up with a minister as a father, too, that kind of help as well.
Yes, you get beaten for it, if you know it. Them lick it into you. If you were born that time, those people who know them beating, every word is a lick. So you get enough lick. The parents beat off the word when them speaking, them beat and the talk.
Right.
Yeah. So, if you come from country, especially, you know about that.
We come from country, and I'm from a family of teachers.
Yes.
So the expectations were always high.
Yes. All right. I am also from a family of teachers. I have 4 siblings that teach.
All right.
You understand? And so wisdom is you learn it, and so it's guided, And maybe that is probably one of the people would say, why you not push out? Well, my conviction don't show me out.
Yeah.
Because what I see is confusion and a lot of things that's not clear. And so I let the light lead me. I'm going off the light.
So, all right, I'm going to stick with the Rootsy Rhapsody because I know time is good and I really want them to listen to these songs. Brand New. That's the song you did with Marcia Griffiths, right?
Yes, that's an original.
Rootsy. Yes. And this one right here is one of the hot songs on this album, Rootsy Rhapsody.
Thank you.
Like I said, people, we're not trying to rush this chit chat. We're talking to Benjy Myaz and we're taking our time.
Together, just you and me. It's a reality. Sharing our special moments. I know you see. Oh yeah, this ain't no fantasy. Baby, I feel your fire. It's you my heart desire. I'm gonna let you in my world. Joy removes the pain. It's like I'm learning to love again. So I'll take your hand. Together we will stand. Through the thick and thin. True love always wins. Yeah.
All right, like I said, that one is also a teaser. is brother Benjy Myaz alongside Marcy Griffiths. That's the Rootsy Rhapsody. You know, getting better than that, right, Benjy?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the plug and push, you know.
Yeah, man, we have to push it, man, because it's a good album, it's good music, and these are what I want to see on stage shows and so on, because you're doing the work. So what's next for Benjy Myaz in the coming years, Benjy? I know you have a lot of things in the pot right now.
Yeah, we keep working, and we hope to get the new vocal single and Amanda released this year. So we're working towards that. Yes. And you know, also trying to get on the road to do more performances and presentation, because that's another thing that, like I said, we never tap into for a couple of years, 10 years and more. Having to be at home with my mom and dad, because that's important for me. I could not have gone and be doing work and my mind is not on work, you know, to be at home. So I figured that I should just stay, and that made them feel better to see me every day. And if that's what I could give in honoring them for the rest of their lives at that time, then I felt like I had to stop my thing.
So you say you take all those 10 years off music to make sure your parents were good. So now that they passed away, may their soul rest in peace. You are trying to go back out there again. It's still difficult, I know. I know you still remember them every day, but you know.
So like I said, it comes back in the form of a light.
Yes.
The angelic light is even amplified with, you know, you have some people. Sometimes in losing someone, you're also covered by their presence over you. It's
absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. You know, so I feel that blessing. You know, we just pray for positive things. Like I said, I never get to do the tours for a long time. So we're trying to get, I've not gone to Europe as a soloist.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm trying to do that this year. Many places I've not gone to as a soloist, but I've toured as a musician. So I'm trying to create that whole part for Benjy Myaz. And, you know, like I said, guided by in the light and the intuition. So, you know, many times you get offers and some opportunities, but, you know, you have to pray about it. You know?
Absolutely. And so for everyone who's watching us right now in Germany, everyone in Europe, Mr. Benjy Myaz, at some point we'll be in that area, so you can get ready for him. All right? You guys can make it happen. Yeah. Benjy's ready for the road, doing good things. 2025 promises to be a very busy year for Mr. Myaz and team, so we have to support the best way we can. Can't wait to see you in the States, Benjy.
And get ready. We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it in many parts. We have a live band settings. We also have a sound system setting.
Wow.
That we use.
Nice.
Which we're coming, because I've always loved the sound system and the whole vibe of it. So
right.
I like to hear it, and I like to sing on it.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Nice. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll be doing those type of events as well. So, you know, if it's not a big concert, we'll still come through and we'll be representing. You know, we have instruments added with that setting.
Yeah, I love live bands. So, you know, there's a song that you did. It was you, Mikey Spice, and Tony Gold. It's a cover, but it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Also on the same album, if you want to get it, it's on the Rootsy Rhapsody album. So people go and get that one as well.
So we should now dedicate this song to Dennis Brown.
Oh, really?
The late Prince. This is a song. This is a song he did with John Holtz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
So this song right
John Holtz
here, yes.
And Dennis Brown track we covered, yes.
Yes.
Brian, Tony Gold and Mike Spice along with myself.
So we want to say, once again, happy belated birthday to the Prince of Reggae, Mr. D. Brown. Yeah. And this song right here is a tribute to you from Benjy Myaz, Mikey Spice, and Tony Gold.
Like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Baby, girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Listen now, I sent you roses, untrue. I wanna be with you, baby. Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Listen to me now, girl. Girl, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world.
Another teaser, right? That was on the Rootsy Rhapsody album. Benjy Myaz, Mikey Spice, Tony Gold. And I'm telling you once again, people, if you're just joining us, want to say much love to everyone on Instagram, everyone on Twitch TV, everyone on Facebook, everyone on Mixcloud, JAIRieradio.com. We're talking to an artist by the name of Benjy Myaz, a super, super talented brother. All right. So Benjy, I'm going to ask you another intelligent question, you know? All right. So how do you think music can help? How do you think music can help unite people globally?
Music have always done that, right?
Yeah.
Continues to do that.
In some form.
Because yes. So when we do it, that's the reggae music is one of those music I've not been able to experience all genres of music from an audience point of view. But reggae music have always banded nations in our festivals, in our concerts. Mm-hmm. And so, if we can use music, find ways, inventors and invent ways to have more music activities, music conferences, music seminars, music exhibitions. They have things in the States that they do regular like that, where you see many, many musicians. You're able to see 6 musicians in a picture that you would never see together. So that's the beginning, I think, of greatness. So if we can try to use that, like sports does that with the Olympics, then we could generate some things with music. I think it would be a good thing too.
Absolutely. And
but
I know
it would take a body,
Yeah.
It would take thoughts and implementations of things to do that.
Nice. And I know you tell me that you are a person that spends, quite a bit of time by yourself to get in your thought process. So I'm curious, Benjy, have you ever, because you are such an interesting person, have you ever considered writing a book about your journey in music?
Many times I've been asked, why not, because I don't know if a book will really be able to, to really express. I think what we want to do is a discography. I think it's a visual thing. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a visual book.
Yeah.
Because there's this kind of conversation we're having. We want to capture this type of thing. So and speak of it. I don't necessarily want somebody to edit out the story. You want to tell the story as organic as it can be.
Yes.
So,
and be, so you can be as authentic and true and just be yourself. So just like you're talking to me, that's what I would love to read in a book.
Yes, so we have that in the making, which is a visual book, if you wish to say, virtual. Is like a discography. We're working on that to capture some moments, speak of my life story.
All right. I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see that. And if you could change one thing, if you could change just one thing about the music industry today, what would that be? Sharing
with honesty and integrity. Share knowing that the person deserves that which you give to them.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish, and I think that's what killing the music. It's trying to be on top of each other like crabs. Everybody wants a title instead of just doing their part.
Right.
People feel entitled because superiority rules and the massive go for the superiority and the dominance of it all. If we could do one thing is to share more, share the joy, share.
Absolutely.
Share. Yeah, so that would be my appeal. Sharing.
Right.
Is caring.
Sharing is caring. People, it's a Chit Chat radio show. It's a Sherry S. Chit Chat radio show. It's not an interview. Like you can see, we're just holding a vibe. And me, I talk to Benjy talking to me. Just how we're doing it right now. So no little hidden questions. Benjy's talking to me the same way he would talk to you if you see him outside. It's a true, authentic kind of chit chat, right, Benjy?
It is that it matches the name of the show.
A chit chat.
So
A chat.
that's
Yeah.
what it is. You know,
Yeah.
there's no script, so it definitely sits
No,
right.
yeah. So I'll ask you the questions that they come at the top of my head, and so I'm gonna ask you
Sure.
straight up. So after a long day at work, a long day in the studio, how do you unwind?
In silence, because
that-
I don't listen. I don't listen when I'm in that zone of reclining and going down, like want to rest or sleep. I don't listen to music at that time. So, you know, I don't sleep with music. It's in silence. Yeah, music have my ear, so my brain wouldn't sleep. I would listen all night and not sleep. I train myself
You
not
meditate,
to
you
listen.
meditate a lot?
Yeah, in silence, you're forced to meditate.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to speak with yourself and your thoughts going out.
Okay.
You know, and things come back. Some answers I can create in my mind. I can make a song in my mind, you know, before I go to the studio.
Right.
I can pick the parts. I can choose the instruments. I can know who is going to play what. These are things that I have to calculate in my mind. I don't get up and wonder who is going to do something. If I'm calling in some people to sing, my mind already have the answer to who is to do what.
Right. So I'm sorry,
Yes,
I'm happy you said that. So I know you are a producer. So for you as a producer, if you had to work with other producers who are producing your music, how do you also have a hands-on in the whole
Yes.
process?
They somehow allow me, just by nature, innately.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to do what I have to do to maintain my integrity to the songs. I've worked with Bobby Digital.
Yeah.
Couple songs. He allows me to do what I feel I should do for the song.
Okay.
There's no, and I'm not working with plenty producers outside of that because I produce most of my work. But if I do venture off, those producers allow me the platform to keep my substance and my integrity to the music. I'm not forced to do nothing that I don't like.
So they allow you to have the whole creative thought process.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm
you-
usually collaborating.
Yes.
So technically, they produce with me because I'm usually doing the work as well.
Okay, beautiful. People, we're talking to an artist by the name of Mr. Benjy Myaz. Such a pleasure to have Benjy here with us. It's a beautiful Sunday, and I know you guys could be doing so much more. Like you see how down-to-earth Benjy is. He didn't even rush me because I know some artists come and say, oh, can I give 15 minutes? And Benjy spent the entire 2 hours with me. Isn't he amazing? But like I said, Valentine's is coming up, and I'm going to play a song for you. I'm not sure if I played it. Did I play it for you? No. It's called Eternal Love. All right? And because I want to play these songs because these are songs that you can add to your collection. You can give them as gifts. You can stream them. And don't forget that all of Benjy's music and merchandise are available at the BenjyMyazOfficial.com. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
BenjyMyazOfficial.com.
Just to state that the site is under construction, so everything is not shown right now, but the webmaster has not published all the different links, but because the site is being constructed. So for now, we have music up. We don't have products yet, but the site is being worked on. Those links are being worked on.
But as we say, we're sharing and we're working together. So don't watch that. If you go and there's something that you can purchase, go purchase something. That's how we work together as a team. It's teamwork. All right?
That's what they said, dream work. You know?
That's what we're talking about.
Yes, true.
Love this.
Heaven sent from up above, so I dedicate to you eternal love. Yeah. You're everything I need and more, so I dedicate to you eternal love. Ooh, hey. Thought about you a lot today. It's been that way since you came in my life. I finally realized that there's much more than selfish love or even foolish pride. Heaven knows I'm looking for some meaning in my life. I've opened up my eyes, but I still couldn't find. But you could rest assured I know what's in my heart. And with this new love that we share together, forever we will never be apart. No.
So I dedicate to you
Eternal love. Show everything that I need.
So I dedicate to you
Eternal love. Ooh, hey. Sing.
All right, that's another teaser. I gave you a bit more because it's almost Valentine's Day. Go get that song. It's called Eternal Love, voice of Mr. Benjy Myaz, featuring Alyssa. I did play that one before, but I wanted to make sure that in case you missed it the first time, this time around you go and you buy it. It's great for Valentine's, great gift. All right, Benjy, legacy. What do you hope to leave through your music?
Excuse me. I think what I do would be the legacy, the structure of the music and the substance, and that's why you have to be careful what you record and what you print. So I hope that would be an inspiration to other people trying to do what they want to do in music and to be able to capture stuff, but be able to also bring out themselves and bring their own vibe to it. But studying the music and learning and playing around the elders, I think I'm bringing along with me some of the stuff from the early days, the roots and the connection, being a bass player and understanding those things. So I hope I'll be able to leave some of that as well to inspire our next generation.
Absolutely. And people, it's almost time for us to say our goodbye to Benjy. You don't know, can't believe that it's almost 2 hours already, because it was such an interesting chit chat that we had here with Benjy. All right. And don't forget that Benjy's music is available on all platforms. Benjy has a website. It's benjymyazofficial.com. But Benjy, I have 2 questions for you. We're going to put into one. And you can also say your goodbye to everybody at the same time in one breath. All right. All right. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received in your career? That's one. Second part, what would you like to say to your fans who have supported you over the years? And also, you can say thanks to them. And before you say all of these, I want to personally thank you for taking time out to spend some time with me today. And looking forward to doing some more of these with you going forward. So the floor is yours, Mr. Myaz.
All right, let me try to address the first part of the question is, what was the first part of the question?
Best advice you've ever received in your career.
Please remember the second part, right? First, I would say, know your limitations. That is what the advice I ever got. Know what you can do from what you can't do. So I would share that part. Second part is, what can I leave with someone?
Yeah. What would you like to say to your fans who have supported you over the years?
Gratitude to the amount, no end to that amount. Gratitude to times X and infinity. I'm blessed to get love from across the board, across the world. Some people I have not been to their area. Some fans haven't been able to touch them yet, and to be able to be in their presence. I look forward to that. So I'm very grateful for the support and the continuity of love and the affection I get from all over the world. Just thanking everybody from the heart, That's for the support. And just to bless them up and everyone stay safe in this time of perils. We just have to just be careful and try to keep a level head and, stick to your true values, the core of them, and that's it, that's for me. Eat good and try to stay fit, which I'm trying to get back on my program too.
So you try to stay healthy.
Yes, the best we can do, that's the best we can do for ourselves. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So once again, it's Benjy Myaz.
Thank you again for having me. Appreciate you also for having me.
Benjy, I am with you all the way, you know that.
I know. Thank you so much for your support and for even opening the floor for this conversation to be happening right now.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm happy that we didn't have to rush this conversation. But as Benjy say, continue to shine on. And only one thing we can say before you go. It's all about time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it to time. Looking forward to part 2, Benjy.
Anytime, my sister. Love is in the air for you.
Man, for real. For real.
Channel 1, big up across the board. Big up, your wonderful family, your husband, support, always there with you. I love it and I see it. And just the teamwork, I see a lot of joy and just sheer support. And it looks good on you too, keep it up.
All right, thank you so much. And we also want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in today on Twitch TV, everyone on the world map, everyone on JAIRieradio.com, Facebook Live, Instagram, everyone who logged in, YouTube. We thank you guys so much. It's all about Benjy Myaz, all right?
Thank you.
So what are we gonna do? Bunchy Lou, now you know how I feel. Will you ever realize that I'm for real? Let me assure you, will not promise you I won't break your heart.
Thank you to my JAIRiE radio team, Tony Isaacs. All the DJs over here, make sure you guys add Benjy Myaz songs to you're on 24/7. I want Benjy Myaz songs to be in rotation, all right? Time will. Thanks again, Benjy. Much love. Stay blessed, all right?
With you, baby.
All right. Much love, Benjy. All right. Talk soon.
Baby, it's true. See, yeah. Baby.
Yes, world, this is Benjy Myaz saying you're locked into hashtag an artist.
I am to get it on with you, but you keep on saying you don't know what to do. Make up your mind and give it a try, now you know the score. Cause girl, I've been knocking your door, so leave it to time. Time alone can do anything. Time can move in the mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you.
This is Benjy Myaz inviting you to check out JAIRiE on the Chit-Chat Radio Show. This is Benjy Myaz inviting you to check out JAIRiE on the Chit-Chat Radio Show.
You're online.
Time can move in.
Thank you, Benjy.
Time will make you realize someone's in love with you. Baby, it's true. Time.
All right. Thank you as well to everybody on Facebook. Thank you, Veronica Smichael. Thank you, Donnie, Marshall, and team. Everybody, thank you guys so much. And I'm out. Much love. Tony.